Hooray! A droll merchant named Merlinus now joins Hector's group. With Merlinus in tow, Hector sets out for Laos the following day. Laos is located in the heart of Lycia, a territory ruled by the power-hungry Marquis Loras, Lord Darren. According to information gathered by this really hot chick, Darwin was definitely involved in Marquis Ferry's disappearance. Despite strong opposition, Hector is determined to uncover the truth. Episode 55, Eric is an asshole. Are you certain Ferry's heir is here? Yes, father. I've just received word from my lookouts. He's still beyond the hill, but he'll be here before long. Lord Effidel, what is the meaning of this? Perhaps when they reached St. Cruz Castle, Lord Hellman was still clinging to life. It can't be serious. He wouldn't have lasted too long, but maybe he told them something. That's terrible. Our plans, it's all for naught, isn't it? No need to be so alarmed, my lord. If I told you the young Elwoods even if he told young Elwood something of our schemes, Ferry no longer has any power. All Elwood could do is perhaps inform Marquis Ostia. Ostia, that would be ruinous. Lord Uther may be young and new to the throne, but he is dangerous. That Adelpath Hellman, he was a coward to the end. Betrayed us now, and we were so close. Only need a little bit more time to complete our plans for rebellion. Before Marquis Ostia becomes aware of any of this, you will do well to stop them here. Yes, you're right, of course, we do have a chance. We have to pass through Laos to get to Ostia. We can still silence them. They must not pass no matter the cost. Let us make haste. Call upon your finest troops. Father, please let me take the command. Irk. Tell me, son. Can you succeed? That Claude Elwood and I studied together in Ostia. He is trusting fool. He sees me, he'll lower his guard. And when he does, we will strike. I see. Beg your pardon? Is this not too much for him? If by strange chance he fell, things could turn worse. No, I know I'm the lad's father, but Irk's quite clever, I tell you. Nothing Ferry's whelp will be no trouble at all. It is settled. It's up to you now, Irk. Bring me the head of Ferry's darling son. Yes, father. I will not fail you. Look around. They truly are preparing for battle. Bah! Marquis Lars. What is he scheming? You don't look much like you want to go to the castle. If we go and learn the truth, I may have to go to war. It's fine with me. I have no love for war. If I concentrate on the foe before me, I am fine. If I picture families, innocents caught up in our foolish politics, if I imagine them, I can't do is pray for a way to solve them peacefully. He's always such a idealist, whereas Hector's very much a realist. Elwood. Lord Elwood, a knight has ridden forth from the castle. Lord Knight. Yes, my lord. Scouts say it's Marquis Loras' son, Eric. He's asking to see you. Eric. Yeah, why did it have to be that buffoon? I will see him. Bring him here. I am leaving. I never could abide him. I will go for a ride and survey our surroundings. So now we're going to actually focus on Hector's side of this story instead of Elwood. So if we were in Elwood's tale, we would continue with him talking to Eric, and him going, you saw through my devious plans. But instead, here we are with our main character, Hector. Good day, Lord Hector. Lord Elwood with you? No, he's treating with Marquis Loras' son, Eric. Is it wise for you to be away at this time? Eric is a contemptuous peacock. He is intolerable. He's made a show of riding from the castle alone. Something feels odd. It is unusual. I've been thinking, my lord. Laos is blessed with clear water and fertile grounds. See the shade its tall trees and grass cast? Ideal for hiding soldiers, don't you think? You're right, Oswin. I'm going to take a look around. Very good, let us split up and double our ground. One more thing, my lord. What is it? Do not let yourself be distracted. Keep your guard up. Yes, mother, I will. Eric, what is it you are trying to find out? Pardon? Everywhere I look, Laos prepares for battle. What are you and your father planning? I will know the truth. I had hoped to wait until you told me of Ostia, whether you've spoken with the Marquise or not. What are you talking about? Elwood, I have always despised you. How I've longed to smash you and your pathetic morality into pieces. I have dreamed of this day, and here it is at last. Too bad you'll not live to see the end of it. Hector! Hector! You couldn't. Have you spoken with Ostia already? Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. Elwood, this mongrel Stroop lying in ambush all around us. Us, regulars, every one of them. We're in for a rough time. There's little point in fighting, you're trapped. My forces will overwhelm you, an unending torrent of soldiers. Laos's elite knights are ready as well. How long do you think you can survive? Craven Cur! Lots of bullshit. Yay. Who is this person? Hee. A word of trouble you've planted yourself in, yes? Oh, you startled me, old woman. You should get out of here. It's gonna be a bad place to stay if you plan on living. I want to see if one searching for his father, Marquis Ferry's son. Listen up, old woman. Close to death as it is. Quit your yammering and move on. Hector, you should mind your manners. I am Elwood. May I ask your name, milady? Oh, what a polite young man. I am Hannah, a fortune teller. I came here to help you. Can you tell me where my father has gone? No, I'm not that useful. I certainly can't spoil the plot, but I can see other things, useful things, like buttholes and penises. I can tell you what weapons to take into battle, as well as who should wield them. Things of that nature. I see. Don't tell me you believe any of this. I have no reason to believe it or disbelieve in Hannah's powers. But I will not rule out anything if it helps me find my father. Lord Hector, I make my living as a humble merchant. If you have any items you no longer need, please. Hooray! Let's clean up here. So let's see here. Give this, and this to you. Bartra, you're okay. I don't think I need the mine right now. I need to take that sword though. Becca, you're okay. You're okay. You need an you need a sword for Matthew. And Matthew, you need to trade Sarah a healing stave, or she will run out soon. Dorcas, you can stay your same stupid self. Anybody needs skill right now? Not particularly. The only person who could possibly use skill would be Dorcas, I'm sorry, Bartray, or Hector. Let's do that then. That skill up a little bit. Let's see here. Let's get rid of some guys here. We don't need Dorcas. We do not need Marcus. That'll help clear some shit up. Bartray, you're okay. Guy, you're okay. The rest of these guys are okay. I don't really care for Guy either. I guess I'll get rid of him. The rest of these guys I'm gonna have to keep, at least for right now, at least until we get a little bit deeper here. This has always been my problem here. So in Hector's mode, instead of producing pirates, it also produces Pegasus Knights, which are always wonderful to deal with. Formation. Put you here. I need to come up to here. Like that, I think. And that, I guess. So, Hector, shall I join you? If you deploy on a tent, I can help you with equipment. I can switch items for you and hold them if your packs are full. However, my tent cannot be moved about. So if you deploy it, it is required a guard. I beg your understanding. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. We'll be deploying Marlinus in every level, because fuck it. Uh-oh, I think I've been surrounded. Uh-oh. But I'm not worried a bit. I'm with you after all, Chris. We make quite a team, hee hee. Right, come on, Chris, let's get started. What a little... Certainly could stand some assistance. I'm sorry, but it's just not possible. We disobeyed Marquis Laus. Who knows what might happen to us? I understand, we shall seek aid elsewhere. You find the same answer everywhere you go. Eventually you'll have to do as the Marquis orders. You would do well to tell your employer the same thing. Good day to you. Grumble. Just a little short there. Yeah. Good job, Rebecca. I was hoping you would do that. I need you to come over here. Your job, however, is going to be quite simple. Grumble. Hector's at 5, you're at 8. Lord up here. Handle this, I think, by yourself. I'm just checking my terrain a little bit here, making sure that... Great. Yeah. What's all this? Looks like the war's broken out. Perfect time for a raid. Up and aid him, mates. Village is ripe for plunder. So one of the worst parts about this is we've got pirates south, brigands to the north. And you need to excuse me, you need to access I don't think it's both of them now that I think about it. Because we have Merlinus, so I just have to get to the southern one, but I do need to get Urk on my team in order to recruit Priscilla. So down here is Priscilla. Priscilla, has your escort returned yet? No, he left yesterday in search of a way out of here. They stopped the soldiers Laus, haven't captured him. Search for help must been fruitless. Marquis Laus has ordered no aid be given to you. There's nothing really any of us can do. Apologize, but no. You could turn me over to the Marquis, yet you have continued to grant me asylum. I'm grateful for that. If we simply went to the castle, this would be all over. Do not fret over that. None of us are overly fond of the Marquis. He is always threatening us and treats us like slaves. All of the war preparations, we want nothing to do with them. May be divided into territories, but we Lycians, one and all. We may be invaded by another country one day, but why does he want to start a war here at home? None of us understand what he is doing. Fascinating, isn't it? We don't know what he's doing right now. course, we know from playing through the game already, with Elwood's campaign, we know exactly what's going on. We just haven't gotten, what's his called, Hector's, point of view on this yet. Archer got one level up, which was terrible. I need Sarah to track down Urk. I'm pretty sure I complained about this in Elwood's playthrough, but this is possibly the most complicated way to recruit a single character there is. You have to You have to recruit Urk so that you can recruit Priscilla. And you need Priscilla to recruit Raven. If at any point one of those characters dies or gets lost, or in the case of Priscilla, her village gets sacked and she runs away. I think if the village gets sacked, she runs away. I don't think she just comes out of the village and sits as an green NPC. Anyways, you need Priscilla to recruit Raven. Otherwise, Raven will not be recruitable, because the only other character that could possibly recruit him is shoot, why did I forget his name? Lucius. But Lucius doesn't actually recruit him to a blue character. He just turns him green, I believe. And then you can't actually get him. Oh my gosh, it's Urk! It's been so long! What are you doing here? Oh, Sarah, you're the last person I wanted to see. Oh, that's so sweet. I wanted to see me again, too. Hey, I know. This is perfect. Come with us, and lend us a hand, Urk. I beg your pardon. Come on! Even introduce you to Lord Hector and Lord Elwood. I know you're probably just wondering about without work. Sarah, no, I'm afraid I'm gainfully employed. However, you're fighting louse. This might work out after all. What are you babbling about? Make up your mind. My employer is hiding in the southern village from here. If you help me protect her, I will join up with you. It's a fair enough trade. I'm not a super big fan of Urk. He's comes in not super great, and he turns out okay if you choose to train him. But I feel like you put a lot of the mages in this game, with the exception of Canis, it feels like you put a lot into them and you don't get very much out of them. I mean, you do, because they're mages, and instead of attacking a defensive bar, they're attacking the resistance side of the bar. So in that way, you know, you run into a lot of enemies that do damage to, you know, that are physical enemies, and dealing damage to the resistance bar is a lot more advantageous. But everything about mages is, they're more expensive, because they also have range too. I forgot about that. They have range, which helps them. But I was going to say, everything about mages is more difficult, they're more expensive, they're harder to keep alive in a lot of cases. And the only thing you really can do to improve upon that, I guess, is to not go pure mages, is what I'm trying to say. You could have a pretty much a pure physical team that doesn't use any mages, with the exception of maybe a healer. But even if you could probably even play the game without a healer, if you're willing to use vulneries and elixirs as your substitute health potion, or your substitute healer. However, my bones ache. Nice point terrain. Yes, watch yourself. You're right. Yeah. We're gonna bring Urk all the way down to recruit Priscilla, and now we've got brigands that are gonna start moving south because I'm taking this village.